hear my dog in the background, that's just because, well, I have a dog. Sorry. But anyways, today I'm going to go see Ariana Grande in concert, and I'm so excited, okay? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm basically just going to be vlogging my whole day, going to see Ariana Grande and doing a get ready with me. With that, I will be doing a palette tutorial or an eyeshadow tutorial. Jazzy, where are you? Say hi. Anyways, I will be doing an eyeshadow tutorial. So if that's all that you're looking for, just look in the description and I'll be sure to leave timestamps and everything. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and just shave my legs because, well, I mean, we all know that we got to do that every now and then. But I'm actually going to be using a new product that I've never used before. So I was thinking about trying this surf scrub that I got from Pink Victoria's Secret. And I've been reading, and apparently it's really good to exfoliate your legs before you shave. And so we're gonna try that out today. I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, so I am back. I have done shaved my legs. I went and got my nails painted, just very, very plain. Because I don't want to spend a lot of money to get my nails done today because I didn't really want anything special. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to cleanse my face and do a face mask while I do my hair. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. I am using the Paris Hilton Pro DNA Dual Action Cleansing Gel. I got this in my Ipsy, not this month, but last month. And all you do is you put just a little bit on there, you dampen your face, you just scrub it on, rinse it, and pat it dry. And then I will be using the Wander Beauty Lift Off Purifying and Brightening Peel Off Mask. Got this in, I think, Ipsy a few months back. And I'm just going to be using this while I am doing my hair so that my face is all nice and smooth before I do my makeup. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so my hair is done and it is time for makeup. So I will be using the James Charles palette again. Super excited. I have exactly what I would like to do in mind and I will be telling y'all as I go. I'm definitely so excited for this concert. It's getting so much closer and Cody might be getting home the same time, like while I'm still filming this. So if he comes home, we're just going to be friendly and say hello and just pretend he doesn't make any noise. Okay? Sounds great. So I'm going to go and prime my eyes with the Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer, or Pores No More Luminizer Primer. Did a face mask and I just felt a little piece that I forgot to get off. I didn't forget, but didn't notice was still there. I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eyes with that. And then I am going to go into the shade Canvas on just a normal plain Jane Elf brush, and I'm just going to put this down like I always do over the primer just to make everything on a clean slate, as I like to call it. Okay, so now I'm going to go in to the shade You're Kidding. Pretty sure that's what it is. Yes, it is a bright, bright red. In case you were wondering or you don't have this shade, Canvas is this top nude color. You're Kidding is this red. And then I'll also be going in to probably one of these 3 glitter shades. I haven't decided which one yet. So just in case you don't have the shade names, and you'll know that those are the colors that I'm referring to. And I'm just going to go in with like a tapered kind of blending brush. We'll go in with this one. I'm pretty sure it's what I used anyways, and I haven't washed it yet. Don't mind me just moving my chair around. And I'm going to dab into You're Kidding. Just tap that on the side. And I'm going to go into the crease. This is my mirror. I apologize if you can see it. My life is kind of a mess right now. Oops. Dropping stuff. And I'm just going to go into my crease right here. And then it's okay if this isn't perfect your first time around, because there is plenty of time at the end to correct anything you missed, touch it up, all that jazz. And I apologize if the lighting is shifting. I'm using natural light. I did find a ring light, but I wasn't able to purchase it because that's expensive. And the lady selling it, it just didn't work out with when I was gonna get paid. And I didn't find it fair to her for me to ask her to hold it, as obviously ring lights can be worth a lot if it's a good one. So I'm going to set this brush to the side because I will be using it again. I'm going to go in with my Le Base primer from Lancome. And I'm going to go in also with this Lancome brush that I got with it. Looks like this. And I'm going to put this on the lid right here. Kind of cutting the crease, but it doesn't have to be neat or anything. That's my favorite kind of cutting the crease, let's be honest. And it's okay to cover up some of that red shade that we've already put on. Just because, like I said, very easy to touch up. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So now I'm going to go in with, what shade am I thinking? Trying to decide if I want to go in with Ring Light, Sister, or Face. I think I'm going to go in with Ring Light. And I'm going to do that using my finger. I like doing this just because the pigment stays better. So I'm just going to dab that on the same place where I put the Le Base. And from there, that's when you'll be able to easily touch up this look. So let's go ahead and do that. And now I'm just going to touch it up to whatever I like best. Like, I don't like how high I had put that Le Base primer. So I'm personally going to go back in with You're Kidding and just kind of touch it up. It was You're Kidding, correct? Yes. I am going to go ahead and touch it up with that. Might go ahead and go back in with Ring Light and touch up that. Just whatever is what you think you need. Okay, I'm going to leave everything out so that I can go back and touch that up later if I want to. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation on my Morphe M439. I absolutely love this brush for foundation. And today, since I'm going to have it on for a while, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more than usual just so that I can keep that coverage. And as I'm doing this, I'm swiping up really sharp right here by my eye to kind of make that shadow line more defined. And I do have every intention of going back over that shadow. I just don't like the way that that shimmer shadow was going on. I'm not sure what it was, if it was that maybe my finger just didn't get the right spot, or if I had too much or too little of that base on. It wasn't bad. I just want it to be a little bit better than that. So I am going to go ahead and go on with the rest of my face makeup, and then before finishing up, I will be sure to touch that up and get it where I want it. We're pretty close, just not quite there yet. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm also going to do this to kind of carve out my brows. I need an eyebrow wax pretty badly, and I do have some tweezers, so I might go ahead and trim that up a little bit, carve them out some. I don't want super like bold brows tonight, but that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. So now I'm going to go in with my Ulta Mineral Powder Foundation in the shade Dark 01 with this kabuki brush that I got from Icing. And I'm just going to kind of top off my foundation with this. Now that I've finished that up, I'm going to go in with my Tarteist To Go palette in the shade Chisel on this large brush that I got from Crown, just a big fluffy brush. And I'm going to go ahead and do some contouring with that. Now I'm going to go in with my Laura Geller New York blush in the shade Tropic Hues with this other Crown brush that I got in one of the subscriptions. Now, using another one of the crown brushes from the set from FabFitFun, I'm going to go back into the James Charles palette, into the shade Face, and I'm going to use that to highlight. Now that I've done my highlight, I'm going to go back in with the eyeshadow, just touch up anything that I don't find as perfect or as however I want it. And I'm going to go in and fix that now before I do my brows and before I finish up everything else on my makeup. Now that I have that where I want that, I'm going to go in with this Eco Tools brush. It used to be one of those double-ended ones, but it's just angled like this, and I'm going to go into the shade T and use that for my brows. Now I'm going to go back in to the shade Face that I had used to highlight, and I am going to take that on my finger as well and just put it right up here on my brow bone, just so that way I can kind of highlight that and make that stand out a little bit more, and it'll match because it's what I used to highlight. And I'm just going to do that very light, like not much at all, just enough to kind of have a little pop. So I realized that I was running out of time, so I went ahead and finished up and got dressed, and this is what I'm wearing tonight. Pop of red. So yeah, let's go.